Aries, this reading is for you. We're going to be doing messages from your higher self. And Aries, if you could put your imagination caps on, pretend like you're sitting right across this table from me. You can hold the other end of the deck how I'm holding it. And let us bow. Spirit, this reading is for Aries, for every single one of them out there on planet Earth. I'm calling on all of our intuitions, all of our higher selves in the universe to be with us through this reading, please, and thank you. Welcome, Aries, to your reading. Glad y'all are here. Appreciate y'all stopping by. Spirit, again, this is all about Aries. This reading is all about Aries. As a collective, what are they going through right now? What do they need to hear the most? What needs to be shed? What needs to be brought to light? What needs awareness? Anything and everything that needs to come through for Aries. Aries, 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 Aries. It's interesting, y'all, because tonight I noticed that the cards feel a little more, they feel a little sticky. They're not quite feeling as smooth in my hands. That could quite literally be too that I just used them so much and they're kind of getting worn, you know? They're not new anymore. That's for sure. Aries, Aries, Aries. A spirit on my end, if you can remove any anxieties, any fears that may arise during this reading for whatever reason. You can thin the veil just a little bit more this time. Allow me to see through to the other side just a little bit more clearly. Allow me to sink into my natural God-given talents with my intuition. And lastly, Spirit, if you can remove any logic, any reasoning from my brain, because that's not what any of this is for me. Move that up for a second. Cards for Aries now, Spirits, please. Yeah, they feel different. 2, 3, 4. Spirit, I'm going to ask for some more cards for Aries. More cards for Aries. A little bit too many. At least a couple more here, Spirits, to finish off. Just a couple more cards at least. Sure, we'll take all those. 2. And we will start there, Aries. Now, before we begin, as y'all know, we have to take our deep breaths, okay? 3 deep breaths, me and you. Aries, that's the grounds, both me and you, for this reading, okay? Because as y'all know, we're probably going to be here for a little while. Yeah, for some of y'all Aries, I'm getting right off the bat like you've been doing something harder, not smarter. Like it seems like for a lot of y'all right here, you are figuring out a new way to do something, a new approach to something that's more, I don't know if efficient is the right word, but where you're working smarter, not harder. Let me show you the foundation before I continue. Page of Pentacles, Seven of Wands, Two of Wands. That is y'all's foundation for this reading. I'm getting for some of y'all as well, like you've been fighting, and I'm not saying this in a relationship context, and that's not what I'm seeing. But like you've been fighting a lot lately. Something related to work, something related to your career. And it's like I get that there's a new opportunity coming in that alleviates that. Because all this fighting, all this chaos here in the Seven of Wands is like not serving you right now, Aries. It is not serving you. And he has like a different shoe on each foot. He doesn't have the same pair of shoes on, right? This also could be competition at work. And it seems like you're coming out on top with that Page of Pentacles, like you're winning with that Page of Pentacles. But again, also like whatever you're fighting or whatever like approach you are using currently that's like not working, like you're bashing your head up against the wall, like know that like because the world that he has in his hands is shrinking by the day. It's getting smaller and smaller and smaller. And at this point in the card, it's literally so small that it can fit in the palm of his hands. Our world is not supposed to be that small. When I say our world, like your world, Aries, I guess all of our worlds, so to speak, they're not meant to be that small. It means it's not serving us. It is not serving us anymore. He needs to climb out of those castle walls. He's built his walls, his castle walls low enough to where he could just climb out and venture out across those distant lands there in the background, across the water. Yeah, and I'm just like going back to the drawing board, like Aries, rethink how you've been doing things lately. See how you could use a different approach. Yeah, I definitely see this as like I definitely see this as like competition for a lot of y'all. And some of y'all are like getting it's like I'm getting both. Like y'all are getting positive and negative attention. And the negative attention is coming from the people who are like who don't want to see you win, or the people who are like jealous of you. or like that was my spot, or that was for me to take, not you. Like that kind of energy. But like first and foremost with that Six of Wands, again, like I was saying with the Page of Pentacles, like Aries, you're winning here. There's a victory coming in, but that's Six of Wands, simply put. It's like, again, if you choose to leave this behind, that small world there in the Two of Wands, like you're going to open yourself up to the energy of the Six of Wands. Yeah, I see too. I'm not getting romantic, at least right now, but I'm getting like relationships. And this could be work relationships. This could be your colleagues, right? Because when we're talking about the lovers, this is not just strictly romantic love, right? This can represent relationships of all kinds. Yeah, I'm getting with that, like with the Seven of Wands, like you are setting these firm boundaries with people, and they're not liking that. They're not liking that. Yeah. Oh, maybe that's what I was getting, and I couldn't put it into words earlier. Because it's like a Seven of Wands again, you're just fighting here. There's so much chaos, and like you cannot rest here, right? You literally cannot rest. And I feel like in the Two of Wands, that's what you're doing. The Two of Wands here is so much more peaceful, and you're just by yourself, right? It's almost like you've removed yourself from the crowd. You've removed yourself from all these people. You're understanding and recognizing again boundaries. You're understanding and recognizing people that are no longer good for you, that are no longer serving you, that are only wearing you out, that are only bringing you down, right? Perhaps this is an important lesson of like, I mean, the classic, how does that go? You were the five people you are the sum of the five people you spend your time with, or you spend the most time with. You don't want to surround yourself, of course, with people who are going to bring you down, people who don't want to see the best in you. No, get those people out. Yeah, lots of fire energy showing up here so far. Yeah, Two of Wands, because anytime we're talking about twos, right? Decisions. The Emperor is coming out next after the Lovers. This is your card, by the way, Aries. You were quite literally showing up in this reading as yourself. But I'm seeing here too, yeah, I'm seeing here too with that Seven of Wands, like Aries, there are some of you out there who are definitely leaders. And I'm seeing like some sort of manager, some sort of leader at work. And you're having to make some tough decisions. Like there's some sort of like chaos. There's some sort of like disruptive energy in your workplace right now that you're trying to work through. I think the Emperor is asking too to be impartial, almost like a judge. Like there are no emotions involved here. This is just strictly business. Nothing against you personally. I just have to do what's best for the company. I have to do what's best for my people. But there are definitely some tough decisions to make with that Emperor. And there's an element here of like not worrying what others think or not caring like what other people think. Like if you get rid of that Aries and get rid of the like emotions, you'll make the right decision. Like the Emperor does. But the Emperor too is asking you to really dig deep right now. And the Emperor is a leader, right? He's a natural leader. And not very many people in this world can be an emperor. Like literally being an emperor, that's, let's just say that's a very tall task, right? And not many people are meant for it. But it seems like you are rising to the occasion here, Aries, and you are conquering. You're going to battle in some sense with that Seven of Wands. But it's again, Six of Wands, Page of Pentacles coming out. I haven't even, we haven't even gone through, we've gone through what, maybe half your cards so far. But just those two cards are really signifying to me that there's like, yes, like there's some good coming in. There's a victory coming in. Yeah, justice comes out next. I literally said earlier, right, with the Emperor, like being impartial, like a judge, right? Hmm. There is definitely something here about being fair, about being balanced. Not being too aggressive though, like not ruling with like an iron fist, but just being just, being fair, being reasonable. Hmm. Let's see what comes up after that. Okay, I do like that. I had to sit with that for a second there. Let me actually show you all four. I want y'all to get the whole picture here. So, right, we got Lovers, then Emperor, then Justice, then the Empress. In that order. And, oh, I reversed that. There we go. Lovers, Emperor, Justice, Empress. I mean, we literally have the Emperor and the Empress showing up for you. So I guess this is where the love portion comes in, right? It seems like a lot of my readings, that's what happens, right? Love likes to sneak its way in to my readings. So what I will say here, I mean, Emperor and Empress, that's amazing. I like this as far as love goes, as far as a couple goes. I think this is relationship for sure, like romantic love, because we have the lovers showing up. Like I know I said the lovers can mean all types of relationships, but given the cards that are coming after the lovers now, as this reading is progressing, I am getting romantic love as well. And with that justice card, in between the emperor and the empress, like things, I mean, simply put, like this relationship is very balanced. I feel like you guys balance each other out really well. It's like their weaknesses are your strengths, your weaknesses are their strengths. I'm getting too for some of y'all, like both of y'all are like managers, or both of y'all are in leadership positions, or like maybe this other person, like they like they have their own business, right? So they get to call the shots, so on and so forth. Huh, I like that too. I'm getting, because we have so much wands showing up, right? We have you showing up, the Emperor, fire sign, all these wand cards, of course, the element of fire. And I'm getting that this person like knows how to like cool you down, knows how to kind of like simmer the fire. Is that the right word, simmer? But it's like they know how to they know how to penetrate that armor in the Emperor. I picture you as the Emperor, Aries. I mean, how could you not be? Because this is literally your card. You are the Emperor in this reading. But I'm getting, yeah, they know how to find the soft spots, right? They know how to navigate that. They know how to get to you. And I think you provide a strong foundation for them, and you provide like a lot of stability, a lot of support for them. I'm getting to, like, for one of y'all, you, this other person, someone like some sort of high ranking official, or some sort of like someone with a lot of prestige, someone who's just like in a high up position here. Because I see so much leadership here, because we have the Emperor, the Justice I already showed y'all, and then down here we have the King of Swords and the Hierophant showing up as well. A lot of like mature energy, a lot of leadership energy here as well. And I'm getting two Aries, like for a lot of y'all, like people are looking up to you right now, or people are seeking guidance from you, because you have all these people who are around you, right, celebrating you in that Six of Wands. Remember the victory. And then we have the Hierophants, right? His two followers, or his two disciples, however you want to conceptualize that. But they are looking up to him, right? They're seeking him out for guidance. The Hierophant has the secrets to the universe, secrets to life. Huh, that's interesting. Yeah, because we have the Hermit next showing up after the Hierophant. So there's definitely, okay, we've kind of dived into like a deeply spiritual place in this reading now. Maybe this other person for you, Aries, that's coming in, or this person that you have, I'm getting a couple of different ways with this. They could be a person who, with that Empress showing up, the Hierophant and the Hermit, this could be them. And it's like, how do I conceptualize that, Aries? Like, I feel like you are focused on a lot of the just practical day-to-day matters of life. I feel like a lot of y'all are just like practical people, and you exist in the 3D primarily. This other person, this kind of goes along with what I was saying. Like, they know how to penetrate your armor, right? They know how to like soften you up. A part of that as well is they're opening you up to like spirituality, just in general. Something about that. Maybe they're making you a little more curious. Maybe this other person is like incredibly spiritual, right? And that's like, but like you're attracted to that. You're not necessarily that way, or maybe not to the degree that they are, but it's like they almost want to make you like, they almost inspire you to be more that way, or to like dig a little deeper to discover a little more of like what all of this is about, right? But there's almost a sense it's like you're that emperor, right? You have so much responsibility as the emperor, and you're just like, you're doing so much on a day-to-day basis, like going 90 miles an hour. You're just like go, 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 go. That seven of wands, yeah, like going, 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 going. Oh, maybe this person, y'all, with that two of wands. For some of you, this is more individual, like without the influence of another person. For some of y'all, it's like because of this person, like they're teaching you, or they're showing you how to slow down with that two of wands. I see the two of wands in this moment as like very still, almost like time is slowed down. Yeah, that's really cool. So it's like they show you, like they teach you how to slow down. They know how to get to you, your heart. They know how to access that. And again, Aries, whether this is under the influence of this person or if it's just like you and your individual journey, that Hierophant of the Hermit is definitely calling out. And I'm just seeing a lot of y'all again existing in the 3D, all these responsibilities with the Emperor, this day to day life, rushing, going, 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 going. And then we have the Hierophant and the Hermit popping up over here, and it's like, okay, like, let's take a moment to slow down and to see what's there. Because something is calling out to me with those two cards. Something's calling out to you. So maybe like a little bit of slowing down at this time, Aries, is encouraged. Hmm. For some of y'all, because y'all, what I said, like all the cards of like maturity and leadership that I was seeing, like y'all's last card in the spread, King of Wands. Again, more fire energy showing up as well. But another leader here, right? Another mature figure. this person that's coming into can resemble that as well. Like someone who's really mature, someone who has a good head on their shoulders. This could also be to you too, Aries. Like I'm seeing some of y'all as being like some sort of leader in the spiritual realm. That could be what this is. This could be like a crossing over kind of reading. Like this could be like, okay, you're a leader right now, but in the 3D, like in the physical realm, just like at your job, right? Or however you lead. Like, because first and foremost, y'all, it is as clear as day, Aries, that a lot of y'all, it's coming out so strongly that you are meant to be a leader of some kind. But it's like, as we're getting to more like the second half of your spread, this is like leader going from like, again, in the 3D, in the realm that is seen, to the realm that is unseen, to the spiritual realm, like a leader in the spiritual realm, just like the Hierophant. And that could be, I mean, this is where we all start. This is where we started, Page of Pentacles in your reading, right? This could be this new opportunity that's presenting itself to you. Because maybe being a leader, like, it's just like you don't have to stop being a leader. I don't think Spirit is encouraging that. Continue to be a leader, just in a different way. Because, yeah, that Seven of Wands, like, you're running ragged. And I feel like you're just getting, like, you're worn out. And you're getting strung all over the place. But what did I say at the beginning, y'all? Like, with this foundation, with that Two of Wands, like, with that world, your current reality, like, your current, whatever's going on for you is not serving you well, right? The Two of Wands is asking you to slow down, to reflect, to understand. What is not serving me? Where do I need to go from here? A small portion of you, you could be, yeah, you could quite, like, you could literally be marrying people. I see that. Some sort of counselor or therapist for some of y'all as well, for sure. But it's like, that's what's coming out the strongest, y'all, is do not stop leading, right? I think you just need to change the way you've been doing it, like your approach. And perhaps a lot of y'all changing, like, a completely different field, right? Again, to the unseen, to the spiritual that I was talking about. Excuse me. But I see this person, y'all, that this does pertain to, like love-wise, this person that's coming in is like so supportive though. Like is going to be so supportive of this for you and is going to like push you to grow and to change and wants to see the best in you, wants to see you make this move, right? Trying to decide if I want to pull any clarifiers or if I'm good. Let me just sit with it for a second here. Baby Spirit, can I get one card actually for two here? Can I get one card for the Hierophant and the Hermit? I really think they're tied together, especially since they're right next to each other. Hierophant and Hermit, can I get a clarification? Why are they here for Aries right now? Which one, Spirit? Some of y'all could quite literally be working with children, whatever this new path is. With that Six of Cups. Yeah, I definitely see y'all, at least some of y'all is working with the youth. I think that's all I'm really getting off of that Six of Cups. But note too, Aries, that you're supported right now. You have a powerhouse here. That's what I'm going to call it. The cards that are showing up, you have a powerhouse of energy. You are strong on the outside and the inside right now. So I would take advantage of that energy. Like Emperor, King of Swords, King of Wands. Like that's, to me, that's resilience and like very powerful on the outside. And also on the inside, Hierophant, Hermit, even the Empress. I know I said the Empress was like this other person, right? Love wise. Yeah, right, because they help bring that out in you, that softness quality. But yeah, Aries, I think we're gonna end it there. Um, yeah, my brain's kind of at a standstill, which is my sign that we're good here. So yeah, Aries, thank y'all for being here. I appreciate y'all. Hope this cleared some stuff up for y'all. I hope I was able to bring some awareness to y'all's situation. And yeah, I will see y'all soon. Love y'all. Peace.